Some crazy things have happened in my 14 years of life, but this has got to be the craziest. Alright, so, this is my first story video. It's gonna be pretty sick. Alright, so I have this community hot tub that I have the key to. So me and my friends, we like to go there, go to the pool, hot tub. And my friend, his name's Bill. It's not actually Bill. So he's a swimmer. So he's like ripped. Like he has a six-pack. Like it's not like it is just rock hard abs. Like every time he laughs, it's like, have you ever seen that Vine where it's like it's freaking that. Like it's pretty insane. So him and this girl they're a thing. Her name's Jose. Let's say her name's Jose. Right, so they're this thing. They're not technically dating, I guess, but they're this thing. So we go to the hot tub with my friends. We go there. The pool ends up being closed. So, because someone like pooped in it or peed in it or whatever. So, we're in the hot tub. It's like me and like 5 other friends. So we're just chilling in the hot tub. And these sophomores, right? They're throwing an end of the year party. And they're like, I mean, some of them, like, it's 5 women in their bikinis, and there was one that's pretty fine. It's a pretty fine lady. There was another kid. There were 2 other dudes, right? So next thing you know, they start coming into the hot tub, and we're like, what? So we're in this hot tub, but with like 5 chicks in their bikinis, and we're like, next thing you know, they start talking to us. They're like, let's play Truth or Dare, and we're like, okay. So we start playing Truth or Dare. I mean, it's teenage stuff, right? And the next thing you know, we're like, do you have any extra food from the party? I don't know why we asked that, because, like, it's kind of weird. Do you have any extra food? Because, you know, we were hungry. They said, yeah, you can have our food if you kiss 3 of us. And we're like, what? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, all of us are really hesitant. We're like, no. Then my friend, he's like, alright, you guys are a bunch of losers. Walks up, this girl looking the other way, grabs her face, smooches her. Everyone's like, yeah. It's getting a little later in the night. They still want to just smooch us. So we're like, you know, we just talking. And then all the dudes are like, Luke, you gotta do this, we're hungry. And I'm like, I don't want to, that's weird. And they're like, you just gotta do it for the food. I'm like, okay. I look over. My dad is standing right there, smiling at me. So I run over and I'm like, Dad, they're trying to peer pressure me into smooching this girl. And I'm like, and he's like, those girls in there? And he's like, and I'm like, yeah. And they're like, and he's like, how old are they? I'm like, they're sophomores. Like, dude, do it. And I'm like, what? No, I don't want to. Everyone's in there. And every time he laughs, he like, I mean, it's abs. And every time the girls are like, whoa, look at that. And it's abs. Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, so the one that's fine, right? She's like, I don't want to kiss anyone. She's never kissed anyone before. She said she'll kiss one person, and that person. And everyone's like, why do you want to kiss? So we get out of the hot tub, we're leaving, and they're like, she wants to kiss you. And he's like, I don't want to, I'm already a thing with her. Like, she's like, if you kiss me, then I'll kiss my friend Caleb. And we're like, alright. So he's sitting there, smooches her, and everyone's like, oh. And then Caleb goes to smooch her. Denny looks over at me, smiles, goes over to Caleb. Caleb's right here. The girl's right here. Denny, he smiles at me, looks over, winks at me, pantses my friend Caleb. He's butt naked. He flashes 12 girls. 12 girls. Like, none of them saw it except for one girl. One girl saw his wang, and it was crazy. And then, like, so they kiss, right? And then this girl, so I'm like, guys, I want to go. It's cold and I'm itchy. And they're like, okay, then just leave. And I'm like, okay, start walking away. No, wait! And I'm like, no, I want to leave. And they're like, this girl likes Denny. And we're like, and he's like, I don't want to smooch any girls. So we leave, go back to my house. Everyone's leaving. My tells the girl that he's a thing with. And that's bad judgment. All alone, that is just bad judgment. Like, I mean, I guess it's better to hear it from him right after it happened than find out like 2 months later. But, so he's like crying on my couch, and I'm like, everyone's gone, it's just me and him, so I'm just trying to like calm the mood, and I'm like, so how about like Rocky 3? And he's like, yeah, I guess it's pretty good. He's like crying, and I'm like, what do I do? His dad's here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. So, that was pretty insane. Oh, want to hear the best part? Okay. So, the girl that he texted, right? His thing, she's on her way to a Vegas trip that she was excited for. Brighton ruined it. She talks about how he ruined the trip. 5 days later, 5 days after cheats on her, he smooches her twice. I mean, I guess I'll catch my break one day, but yeah.